What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Madness University. I'm Nick. I'm here with LZ, and we are going to talk about pop culture cards. Are they worth it? Are they fun? Are they not fun? LZ, you're going to kick this one off. What do you think about pop culture cards in the hobby?
I think that's a very loaded question, first off. I mean, there's a lot of places we can go with it. Nick and I talk a lot about how you need to collect what you love to collect. There are many people that are not interested in sports. They're interested in art. They're interested in TV shows. They're interested in music. They're interested in movies. They're interested in outdoor fishing, hunting, right? So I think it's a great idea. Pop culture cards. I just do. I do. I think you find what you love. Find cards that are maybe rare in the pop culture genre. For instance, let's focus on music. Rare cards or even album covers that are signed by Michael Jackson. Well, that is certainly a rare collectible to go after. So I am all for it. I am starting to actually jump into this a little bit myself. We went to a recent card show and I just loved kind of checking all that out. The other thing too that makes it it is a bit more approachable, especially for someone who isn't into it. Like I ended up taking my daughter to a show, and to be completely frank, like she doesn't care about sports cards collecting, right? But she loves music, she loves dance. So we went around the show looking for Taylor Swift stuff, looking for TV show stuff. Even we did look at like the Lorcanas and the Pokemons as well. So I think it's great. I think people should be open to it. There is many directions you can go. The one tip I'll give for this, Nick and I always talk about how to take something and make it more rare or make it even more special. We talk a lot about autographs. There are a lot of actors, actresses, musicians, artists who actually do sign through the mail, TTM, and a lot of them are at like Comic Cons and what have you. So if you find the pop culture focus that you want to get into, spend some additional time also seeing do some of these people sign, because that's just going to bring it up to a whole nother level of you getting into some of these collectibles and actually going and chasing some of these. Like for instance, that same card show, my son bought some like music cards, like some rock star cards. And he started asking me, "Hey, Dad, do you know if this one signs?" And I said, "Well, we'll check it out when we get home." So that's a whole nother angle you can go for. All right, Nick, what is your stance on pop culture collectibles?
I want to tell everybody watching that I hate to break it to you, but Comic Cons are more popular than sports card shows on the whole.
Yes.
There's more
Hmm.
people, there's more shows, and there's more attendance. And Comic Con is pop culture. I'll also give you another nugget. We had the owners of JSA on, and they said a long time ago, not even recently, a long time ago, they are authenticating more Funko Pops than baseballs. It's their number one thing, Funko Pops.
Hmm.
Funko Pops could be sports, but is on the whole, like I'd say 90% of it is pop culture. They do have sports Funkos, obviously. Um, so I also want people to think about the international aspect of the hobby. I did a video that I think the hobby will double in the next 5 years, and most of that's coming from international expansion. There's obviously sports to that, like F1 and soccer and things, but also TCG, Pokemon, pop culture, things like that. So for me as a hobbyist, I actually wish there was more. So I've been looking for a long time to get some Stranger Things boxes because I love the show. It's probably good I haven't gotten them because I'll just rip them. But I'm looking for stuff like that. And, we all watch, shows, and, it'd be really cool to have cards associated with it, licensed cards with autographs or artist sketches or things like that. So I would just love to see more. It'd be kind of cool. Like you said, my daughter, she'd be more into like a box about a specific show than sports cards.
Hmm.
I actually think this is like a huge opportunity. If Fanatics could go out there and just start licensing like Fallout and like all these, maybe they have already, I don't know, but just these different massive hit type of shows. It'd be really cool to see what they can do with it. So I love it. I haven't personally bought too much, but in terms of, I'll probably focus on licensed things and older stuff like Series 1 Stranger Things. If you pull an 11 autograph card of that, it's like $3,000, and
Sure.
that's just awesome.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like it. I'd like to see more of it, and I think it's cool.
I don't know how many of you we have this. I think it's local, Nick. Newberry Comics. I think that's more of maybe a New England store. Maybe it isn't.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe it's all over the country.
It's a great
But
store.
pay attention to so Newberry Comics is like it's like a music store. They have tons of t-shirts. They have like all this pop culture stuff. If you're fortunate enough to have one of those stores near you, walk in there and see how much real estate they're giving to Funko Pops.
Yeah.
They're giving like a fourth of their store. Pretty good sized stores too to Funko Pops. So I'm sure you have a similar store near you. If it's not Newberry Comics, it's something else. Pay attention. Walk around those types of stores and see what is on the walls, what is popular.
They rank them too. So if you walk into Newberry, I don't know if they do it at another store, but you can actually see they have the top 10 Funkos by sales. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. I look in, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with it. I'm a cool dad. Like I know it's trending now. Usually it's some weird anime thing I've never seen, or it's like messy because they won the World Cup. But it's cool to kind of see what's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All
Awesome.
right, great. Well, I think me and Nick are both in the we're both on the side of get into it.
Get into it.
Get
Have
into
fun
pop
with it.
culture.
I
Yes.
agree.
All
Cool.
right, everybody.
All right. That's the pod.
Bye.